Imagine finding your dream home and moving in just a few days later. This creative home buying hack, often used by investors with multi-million dollar portfolios, is also the perfect system for those of you who are finding it difficult to purchase a house today. And it's easier than you think. What's the secret? Seller financing. This mind-blowing method allows you to bypass the bank, pay a fraction of the closing cost, skip a credit check, and get an amazing interest rate right now. The magic of seller financing is that you don't have to wait for the perfect moment that might never come. No more waiting for prices to plummet or for rates to drop. This insider secret allows everyday people just like you to get into a home while everyone else sits on the sidelines. If you're sick of your current living situation or you'd like to build a real estate empire, you're in the right place. All right, here's the top 10 advantages that make seller financing a no-brainer. Number one, no credit check. You get to skip invasive inquiries dinging your credit and endless requests from lenders. Underwriters often overload even highly qualified home buyers with annoying requirements before they finally approve or even disqualify you from buying the house. Seller financing is pure freedom. And here's the game changer. If your credit has taken a beating from life's curveballs, or if you don't have credit history, it doesn't matter. With seller financing, you're not begging for an approval from a faceless institution. You're partnering with a motivated home seller who's focused on your commitment and not your FICO. So magically, that declined letter turns into keys in your hand, and you can close on the home in a matter of days instead of dragging through weeks or even months of red tape. It's a life-altering transformation, from renter to proud homeowner, building equity and stability that ripples through your family for generations. I don't know, seems pretty great to me. Number two, no social security number required. Fair rates for all. Imagine dodging the bank's bias entirely. No social security number? No problem. Traditional lenders hammer non-citizens or ITIN holders with sky-high mortgage rates and ridiculous fees. And investors, they're forced to pay even more. Usually, sellers have already locked in a lower rate on their home and they can afford to pass on those savings on to you, the buyer. Owner financing offers no hidden surcharges, just honest terms to keep more cash in your pocket. Number three, job history is optional. If you've recently changed careers, self-employed, and for those with a side hustle, this is for you. Banks obsess over your W-2s and your 2-year employment. With seller financing, it's about your cash flow and not your resume. Sellers prioritize your ability to pay over bureaucratic checklist. This empowers entrepreneurs, non-citizens, and life restarters to purchase a home. Number four, lower stress levels. Finding some peace in the process. You can forget about all that paperwork. No digging up old tax returns, chasing down pay stubs, or jumping through underwriters' endless just one more thing loop that drags on for weeks. It is exhausting. And then you're always wondering, is it just going to all fall apart? Seller financing skips the approval circus entirely. Number five, lightning fast closings. Traditional lender approvals stretch on for weeks and even months, with every agonizing delay chipping away at your excitement. With seller financing, those bottlenecks vanish. No appraisals, no underwriting hurdles means you can go from accepted offer to getting keys to your home in a matter of just days. We've even closed some deals in 48 hours, turning your maybe someday into welcome home faster than you can pack your boxes. If that's too fast, sellers get it and are usually flexible. This speed isn't just convenient, it's your launchpad to settling in and starting the life that you've always been dreaming of. Now, just real quick, if you're finding this helpful, please give me a thumbs up. I put loads of time, energy into these videos, and I really appreciate it. To stay up to date, please subscribe and ring the bell. Thanks. Okay, number six, down payments that won't break you. Banks tease a 3 to 5% minimum down payment, but then slap on mortgage insurance. This hefty penalty can increase your monthly mortgage payment by more than $100 per month. Not to mention, saving to put 20% down can be overwhelming, especially as the months and even years pass by, all while home prices continue to increase. With owner financing, you skip these fees. No PMI, just clean equity from day one. On owner finance, sellers generally want 10% down, but may take less. Be warned though, the lower payment will hurt your ability to negotiate. And if you have extra money to put down, many sellers even sweeten the pot with a lower interest rate, dropping your long-term costs even further. That extra cash is your leverage to build a payment plan that fits your life and not the bank's. Number seven, an investor's paradise. Do you want to build a rental empire to generate passive income and secure your future? Seller financing is your fast track to building wealth. Banks jack up rates 1 to 2% higher for investment properties and demand huge down payments. Creative finance deals are surging in popularity as the go-to strategy for real estate investors who believe it's the best route. Why? Well, it sidesteps the bank's penalties for investors and dramatically decreases down payments that tie up your precious capital. Owner finance sellers are usually thrilled to get 10 to 15% down, giving you a lower rate. Plus, these deals frequently land you in turnkey properties in solid shape, dodging big upfront maintenance headaches so you can dive straight into scaling your real estate business. As an investor, you can pick up more doors quicker, stacking up equity and cash flow without the drag from the bank. This can turn your vision into a thriving portfolio faster than traditional paths ever could. Number 8, closing costs, practically pocket change. With seller financing, you keep more money in your pocket. Closing day can be painful when you go the traditional route. Suddenly, you're forking over thousands in fees for lender charges, title insurance, and appraisals. Traditional deals can easily top $10,000, that money just evaporating without decreasing your home's price or the loan. With seller finance, those extras shrink dramatically. I'm talking about 80 to 90% in savings. That's real money in your pocket, turning moving day into a celebration and not a budget buster. Number 9, terms you can control. On seller finance listings, sellers might start by offering terms like $500,000 price, $50,000 down, and a 5.5 rate with a 5-year balloon. If you don't know, the balloon date is the deadline to pay the home off or refinance. This is called creative financing because the terms can be flexible and they can include random things like a car, jewelry, or even cryptocurrency. Really, whatever you and the seller can agree on. As I mentioned, a larger down payment could get you a lower rate or stretch the balloon out to 10 or even 30 years. Often both parties give a little to get a little, and they come to an agreement, crafting a setup that truly fits your budget and your goals. Remember, cash is king, and sellers love the security that it gives them. Number 10, rates that crush the competition. Seller financing is your ticket to real savings. These high mortgage rates can really squeeze your budget, but seller finance flips that script, giving you access to rates that often come in below what banks are charging. That difference adds up fast. We're talking hundreds shaved off your monthly mortgage payment, turning what felt like a stretch into something sustainable. With monthly payments often cheaper than rent, you might find that you have more room than expected for the little joys in life. Seller financing is a smart move that lets you thrive from day one in a home that you have earned. Now, I know that's a lot, but in the wild, wild west of real estate, seller financing isn't just smart, it's your superpower. And here's why. First, elevated rates, still above 6%, are benching buyers left and right, so you have less competition. Second, fewer buyers gives you more leverage when negotiating. This equates to lower prices and more seller concessions. Third, you can lock in a lower rate now and avoid the stress of trying to buy a home when the market heats up. Now, because I love you, here are 5 critical tips to crush seller financing like a pro. Number 1, budget for 10 to 20% down. It's the entry fee. Remember, a large down payment could get you a lower interest rate. Number 2, hunt smart. Seller finance listings don't always show up in the normal places. You'll need to scour sites and be patient. Gems often hiding in plain sight. Number 3, no lowball offers here. Seller financing deals scream value, and sellers know it. So if you find something that you love, make sure you present a solid offer. Number 4, move fast. When you find a great deal on a beautiful home, submit an offer fast. The best seller finance properties get scooped up quickly. Number 5, hire a realtor who specializes in seller financing. Buying a house the traditional route is a totally different sport. I strongly advise against doing it on your own. And inexperienced realtors often make costly mistakes. An owner finance specialist knows where to find the best deals, they'll max out your savings, and shield you from the sharks. If you're in Utah, call me. My team lives creative financing daily, closing hundreds of these incredible deals for people just like you. If seller finance doesn't seem right for you, be sure to watch How to Get the Best Deal When Buying a Home. I'm Ty Wild, your Utah realtor, and I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. If you know someone who's looking to buy a home, you can easily text this video to them. Thanks for watching.